great team, and they did a lot of good things to kind of game plan and stop us. But I also think we just hurt ourselves a lot too. We had a lot of penalties and just not executing. I took too many sacks. Yeah, I took too many sacks. So it's just stuff we got to clean up, and it starts with me, and we just got to be better.
Anything else? Were you surprised by anything they threw at you today?
No, not really. They're just a talented football team, and there's a reason why they got a shot to go compete at an ACC title, and I think we could have been there too. Just we had to play really well today, and we just made too many mistakes. Which games like this, you got to play. You got to be really detailed with everything that you do, and you just got to play up to a higher standard. We just didn't do that.
Mason, as your freshman year wraps up, you're going to do a lot of reflecting. What do you think you can learn from your 2 losses as a starter this year?
It's a great question. I think the biggest thing for me is just trying to process and understand what defenses are throwing at us, and just know where my answers are, and just be quick getting rid of the football. There are times where I try and hold on to it too much, and those are the reasons why I take too many sacks. I think that's a glaring issue with myself right now. So I just got to clean that up and fix that. And, it'll be good to get some more work with that over the next couple weeks. And so just got to clean that stuff up. But we'll be all right.
Collectively, how can this team grow for 2026?
That's another great question. I think like I said before, just cleaning up the little things. I think we have the opportunity and we have the chance to be a really talented football team and a really great football team. And I think we are that when we don't make those little mistakes and when we do clean up those little things. And I think that's just something that we gotta work on and we gotta fix. And those little mistakes and little mental problems can't happen. So we just gotta clean that up and we'll be all right.
Mason, you took a pretty big hit on a scramble, really went down a bit awkwardly on that sack right before halftime. Just how are you feeling physically as the game progressed?
I felt good. After the first hit, I looked bad. I saw a video of it, but in all honesty, I didn't really feel it. So, but they've got some dogs on defense, and then I just got rolled up on the second one. But trainers did a great job of helping me get back and get right. So.
You come into a game like this, or the Notre Dame game, where you're facing a talented pass rush, a tough defensive line. Do you have a different mentality about maybe how is that clock in your head a second shorter? You have to get the ball out a little bit quicker.
Absolutely. Coach Bell and I talked about that all week. Just how talented they are up front, and how we gotta get rid of the ball fast and just play really fast. And I think first 2 drives where we kind of went negative both drives. That was on me. Holding on to the ball too much. I think taking those hits kind of flipped the switch of, hey, let's get the ball out faster. And on that 3rd drive, we were able to go out and score. So just little things I got to clean up. I got to start faster, and it starts with me. So
it seems like since you became the starter, it's been a bit of a whirlwind. I'm sure it probably feels that way for you. Are you going to take a little bit of a break here, like maybe just relax and kind of collect yourself over the next couple of days?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's 100%. But I'm just we're moving on, and wish we could be playing for a championship, but we didn't do what we needed to do to get that done. So we're just gonna get back to what we've been doing, and keep putting in more work to be better and attack the bowl game. So.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.